Since we have the gloves, why not try wearing them? If we're gonna anger the dead, might as well go the whole... Mel? Mile? Is that like mile, but not mile? Is Mel like some kind of metric unit? Or is that just how they spell mile in this universe? Trails had some weird, metric units now that I think of it. I think Trails had the whole Selge or whatever, right? Oh, vines, let's go! Dude, I actually wanna... I actually wanna go back and climb some stuff. Dude, this game is so fun to explore. I actually wanna go back. I wanna go, all to the vines and be like, yeah, let's go here and see if there's any treasure. I remember stop trying to get perfect dodge on breath attacks. Timing's too precise. Yeah, it seems that way. Dude, this game is really fun, and exploring the areas is great because they look great. I'm actually gonna, like, take the time to be like, yeah, I got this adventure gear. I'm gonna go back to this, I saw a couple of ivy to go climb, like this. Yeah, look at that, it's a chest. Remix. Ooh, I guess you fall down there if you go there. Interesting. I'm always Adol. I want to be as Loxia for a bit. Oh, this you climb across. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Bandit gloves. Yo, I can pickpocket things. Might be, never heard of a unit like that. Yeah, the mile one, right? Yeah, I'm assuming it is. Because it goes along mile is the saying. Maybe Ease just has a different saying for it? I do remember Trails had some kind of weird, Trails has its own kind of unique lore with stuff. I got a really long comment on one of my Cold Steel videos saying stuff about Trails. It was really long, but I remember the gist of it. And all it did was like, hey, it made me more excited to play the other games. But to play the other games, I should have played Sky and Crossbell. Die. Take the light bone, thank you. I think that was all the Ivy for this part. So we can head back to... There's some in Castaway, like, not Castaway Village, but the coast area. But honestly, I don't remember exactly where all the Ivy is. So, you know, we'll kind of find it as we play, I guess. Dude, if getting the map, like, fully complete is, like, an optional thing you can do in this game, I'll probably be doing it. Based on this first stream being a ton of fun. Chat, when did this game release? Like, originally? I know it came out for the Switch later than the PS4. When's the initial release for this game? Spiral Manual. Didn't they have manuals in Ys 9? They might have. Teaches Adol a skill. Tornado Sword? Sounds pog. I know the Switch version, though, came out, and I know PC. I know Ys 9 got a PC port later, so this game's probably the same.
Great gloves. I bet we can reach more places now.
Because I know Ys 9 got its Switch and is Ys 9 even before this? Did Ys 9 get ported to the Switch? I think it did, right?
Leave it to me.
But, I know it got its PC port, and again, if it is for Switch, it is. It got those, ports later than PS4. I know the PS4 port came out, 2021, because it came out around Strikers time. And I was so busy with Strikers, so I never got around to it until, like, later that year. Oops. 2016 for Japan, 2017, I believe 2017. Oh, 2017, okay. Interesting. The original release is 2017. So that probably means... I would assume the Switch version came out like a year after. And now they're making a PS5 version, which is shocking to me. And honestly, I was looking, I don't know what the difference would even be, so I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna play the PS4 version. If I love the game that much, then I'll buy a PS5 version to get a second platinum, but, you know. It didn't seem that different, and I was just like, hey, I'll just play the PS4 version. I have a PS5 already, I'll just play the PS4 on PS5. That was the wrong time to use that. Surf's up. Good game, though. This is a really good game so far. The only thing, like, again, we're still really early in, but we'll see what they do with the characters. And the premise is interesting, but we'll see what they do with the story. I'm sure this is, like, just surface level with the story. There's probably a lot more to the story later in the game, because, again, we're stranded on an island. There wouldn't really be a main crux at this point. It's kind of just like, hey, figuring out the island, looking for people, which is fair. That's the best way to handle that. We'll just have to see what they do with the characters and the story to be like, yeah, this game is amazing.
There's something there. Switch.
But combat's fun. Exploring's fun. Bosses have been great, so... It's been a great time so far.
There's something there. Let's go.
Here's hoping, by the way. I don't know how long VIII is, but here's hoping I can get this game done before Elysium comes out, because Star Ocean 2 doesn't have much longer to go, which you're probably thinking, oh, Nova, you just started that game. That game is not that long. So I think Star Ocean 2 is going to be done way sooner than Elysium comes out, so I'll probably have time to start something else. But my one worry is VIII is like... I hope VIII's not like a super long game, because then, like, I'm kind of in a jam. It's either I don't start anything after Star Ocean 2, or, you know, I do, and then I hope VIII can be done before Elysium. But I have like a month and a half before Elysium, so here's hoping it's enough time to finish this. And again, not because VIII, I want to play the game, but also, it's going to be really hard to manage 5 games. Stories 2 will be back by that time, so 5 games is going to be a nightmare. Oh, this connects to the beginning, okay. Saw 2 pads and I knew I had to check them out. But yeah, we'll see how long the game is. I mean, theoretically, as long as it's not like Dragon Quest XI long, I should be able to finish it before Elysium. Which would be the plan.
Leave it to me.
Because let's see, if I'm done with Star Ocean 2 like 2 to 3 weeks from now, I'm not gonna have like no games for like 3 weeks. I got to I could just do like VIII and then the Tales of, or Hearts might be done soon too, who knows. Tales of / Final Fantasy, but even still, I honestly feel like I can start something else and then hope I'm done with VIII, and then that Elysium takes VIII's place.
Something's there.
Yo, this looks amazing. Rainbow Falls.
Superb view.
We'll see what happens though, I guess. Yeah, if you want to look it up, go ahead.
Emergency!
Probably just like a vague answer of like, oh, is it really long, or is it really like not that long, or whatever.
Emergency! That voice.
Because today is August 8th. I predict that Star Ocean 2 is probably, at the earliest, Star Ocean 2 can be done the week of the 21st. At the earliest. But even then, I'm going to give myself, like, the last week of August to finish Star Ocean 2. The latest. Because Star Ocean 2 isn't very long, and if I keep the streams at the same pace I've been, that's when it'll be done. There's going to be a month of just Ys 8 and then the Tales of Final Fantasy game, which I'd rather just add another game in. And that game doesn't need to be done before Elysium, but Ys 8 would be. Would have to be, theoretically. So, we'll see what happens.
Is that Barrow?
Honestly, I think if the game is, like, not as long as Dragon Quest XI, a month and a half is just enough time to finish it. Even if it is, like, 50 to 60 hours. Because it took me like a month to finish 3 Hopes. Hello, emergency. What do you want? We're pretty busy, you know. Emergency? Has something happened? Am I correct in assuming you'll fill the map? Assume I will, yeah. Assume I will. Because if I don't, then it's shorter, you know? Let's assume I do, like, all the map and all the side quests. Because if for some reason I'm like, hey, I'm not going to do all that, then it's just shorter, so. The maximum length, theoretically, without any tedious stuff. Many beasts, Castaway Village in danger. Beasts, what's going on? Hurry up, hurry back. Sounds like a rather unusual situation. Let's return to the village, Mr. I did it again. This game isn't Dragon Quest XI length. Honestly, that's all I need to know then. As long as it's not Dragon Quest XI length, I should have no problem finishing it. Because if I need to get it done, I'll just hard focus it. Even if I play the game twice a week, that's hard focusing it. There's a disturbance at the village. Fast travel to the village from the map. Yo, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Raptor, go ahead. You can proceed. But, also, as long as it's not Dragon Quest XI length, then that's fine. Because it took me 2 months to get Dragon Quest XI done. So, and that was like a 95-hour playthrough, I think. So, if the game's like 50 to 60 hours, should be like a month, maybe a little more, depending on how much I stream. But again, 3 Hopes took me 60 hours. I finished that game in a month. But I did hard focus 3 Hopes for like 1 weekend, so that kind of helped. But even still. Alright, back to the village we go. A month to a month and a half.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
A month to a month and a half sounds accurate. Alright, that's good. I don't know if every stream's gonna be 5 hours. Some will be. We'll throw in a few. We might throw in, I might have to throw in like a 4-hour one, like according to my health. But, you know, we'll have a good amount of 5-hour streams. Honestly, that's all I need to know. Don't tell me like the number. That's good enough information. If it's believable to get the game done. Honestly, if I get the game done like days before Elysium, that works too. If I get it done like the 22nd, then like, alright, that works. I just cannot have 5 game slots. I will die.
What happened?
Yeah, well, I need you to remain calm. Looks like beasts have surrounded Castaway Village.
Oh, yo.
Beasts?
Is this gonna be like the Grimwald raids?
So what Paro said was true. The beasts around here have been getting more ferocious lately. Why don't we go talk to the captain? He'll fill you in on the details.
What are the numbers of the beasts surrounding the village? Couldn't even tell you. They keep increasing bit by bit. I figured something like this would happen, so I set up a barricade just to be safe. I was hoping we'd never need to use it. Man, what a day. I bet they're ticked off at us for being in their territory. That's one possibility. What should we do? Stone cliffs surrounding the village are our best defense. Attempting to flee the village would pose a greater risk than staying put. That makes sense. And what are we gonna do? Long term, it's in our best interest to defend the village. In which case, I propose that we meet the beasts in the field and fight them off. Sounds easier said than done. You got a plan for fighting them off? Yeah, we've determined that the beasts are invading from 2 points. From the shore to the south, and the mountains to the north. I propose we split into 2 groups and meet the beast at both points. Adol, I want you and Laxia and Saha to defend the south shore. The rest of you will come to fight off the beast coming from the mountains. How does that plan sound to you? Thanks. I know you keep asking to risk your life. I do apologize for that. Once you feel like you fully prepared, position yourselves in your assigned arts. I wish you all the best. Raid. Ooh, this sounds a lot like the Grimwald raids that Ys 9 had. And honestly, they were very hit or miss. They were hit or miss in Ys 9. They ranged from fine to bad. There was the full moon ceremony. There was a full moon ceremony that I died a lot to, and I really hated it. So they ranged from fine to, like, pretty bad. And honestly, like, the worst parts of the game. So we'll see how Ys 8 handles them. We should be done before Elysium releases. I read that already. Okay. I think I will be too. I just wanted to make sure I'm not getting into, like... I wanted to make sure this wasn't, like, a Dragon Quest 11 kind of game, like, lengthwise. That's all. As long as it's not, like, 80 hours plus, I should be fine. Even if my school semester is starting in September, like, even if I have to cut down on stream days, I'll still have a decent amount of streaming time. Probably, if not the same. Times are going to be scuffed, but I think, times are going to be scuffed, but I should still be able to stream probably every day. Maybe I'll have to take a day off during the week, we'll see. Maybe throw in some weekends, too. It's going to kind of change when I go back to my college semester, but, like, it'll still work. I'll more or less stream the same amount of times, but the days and times might vary, but, you know, that's a problem for another day. Let's save the game. Alright, do I have all my arts equipped? Defense plus 18, obtain... Yeah, get this on. Why not? Wood shield? Sure. I think I'm, like, basically ready. The beasts are attacking us all at once. This is bad. If you want to survive, we need to deal with the immediate threat. Adol, it's preposterous you are unfazed by this predicament. I don't know whether you're dependable or insane. Oh, hey, you have a quest. Long. I'd like to create curtain partition for the women's quarters so they rest without worry. I'd like Adol to assist me with this. Speak to Laxia for more details. Alright, so I probably can't do that now while we're doing the raid stuff. Show the map. Let me see. That's great progress. You've done a fine job filling out the map. Isn't exactly a reward. I'll give you this. Found this on that. Oh, you give items. Wait, didn't Dogi did this in Ys 9, didn't he? When you explore Balduke, you would get items for certain milestones. It still feels much more rewarding than in Ys 8, though. Compared to 9. You don't start semester till September. Technically, I don't start till August 31st. August 31st is the first day I start. But even still, like, basically September. The 31st is my first day of classes. Dogi and I will manage the front line. Make sure you stay inside, Allison. Yes. Stay in constant contact, Pero. Inform us of the battle situation at every turn. Roger, will do. Everyone please be careful. Let's protect the village together.